Queensland has extended its COVID lockdown amid rising cases. Yesterday, the Australian state recorded 13 new community cases of the Delta variant. 10 of those are children younger than 9 and are linked to a growing cluster involving several Brisbane schools. Authorities say more cases are expected to emerge. The latest update now is from ABC Brisbane correspondent Jessica Stewart, who's with us. Kia ora, Jessica. This lockdown extended. We talked a bit about the possibility of this yesterday. How have people greeted the news?
Good morning, Susie. Yeah, well, I think the consensus here in southeast Queensland was that it was almost inevitable yesterday that they were going to extend that lockdown. As soon as they read out 13 locally acquired cases, we knew that this was not going to end at 4 p.m. today. It is Tuesday today, so it was meant to end at 4 o'clock today, and the state government had no other choice but to pull the trigger. And, you know, I think everyone here is also preparing potentially that it could even be longer than that, 8 days.
What about the situation with isolation orders, and how concerning is it that so many of these cases are through schools?
Yeah, it's very concerning. That was our Chief Health Officer, Dr. Jeanette Young's main message yesterday, was how concerned she was with these cases going through schools. And she says all along she thinks it really comes down to masks, and obviously kids don't have to wear masks. And yesterday we saw a really big jump in cases of that 0 to 9 age group. So obviously we haven't seen that very often, but yesterday we had 10 of those 13 new cases were kids under the age of 9. So it's definitely concerning. We know some cases are now starting to pop up at sporting venues. You know, Saturday Sport was one on Saturday. We've got some information through that. Obviously, a soccer match has occurred and one of the young children has, been tested positive for COVID. So it's definitely spreading really rapidly here.
For people who now are unable to work, and clearly this is going to be pushed out for longer, what kind of financial support package is there?
Yeah, so the state government's Treasurer, Cameron Dick, announced a business support package, and obviously we have a federal government support package here for workers who are casual workers, full-time workers who actually are missing out on their wage this week, or potentially how long we are in this lockdown for. So there's two options there. Businesses can access a $5,000 grant, so that was unveiled yesterday. It will take a couple of weeks to kind of set that up. And then if you're an employee and you have missed, over 20 hours of work, you can access $750 a week. That's also going to take another week before you can access that money, and anyone under that can access about $450 a week as well.
Appreciate your time. Thank you for that, Jessica Stewart from ABC in Brisbane.